Hey, y'all, come on in. You're here on a great day.
Today we have the Novelist and the Novelist.
It's a beautiful morning with the Barbershop Duet.
Hi, I'm Marcus Klinger with Klinger Vocal Studio.
And I'm Sarah Vincent with Sarah Vincent Virtual Pilates.
But on Wednesdays and Saturdays,
we are the Barbershop Duet.
Hey, y'all, come on in. Thank you for finding our little barbershop. If you happen to be here during one of the live premieres on YouTube, why, come on in the live chat. Meet the Whiff Pack, cool group of our friends hanging out from all over the world. They'd love to meet you too. And for our mention today, my cousin Melinda Kearing, the novelist, is joining us once again here for the evaluation of a novelist. So welcome back.
Yay. Hello there. It's wonderful to be back.
And Melinda brought her own mention to our scent-related show today. What did you find?
This little guy here is probably from the 1960s. This is a children's perfume called Picture Book Toiletries. And it's utterly flower-scented because that's what little girls smelled like in the 60s. It smells like every other child's perfume from the 60s.
And I love the instructions. What's it say to do?
Let's see. Put a little bit on yourself or put a couple drops on your handkerchief.
Well, now, hold on. I got to get my schnoz
Yes,
on this.
indeed.
All right, here we go. You know, y'all, this is not far from some aftershaves that we have covered on this show. There are just some other things I think added. It definitely kind of has an Aqua Velva vibe for me a little bit in the center. You?
It does, but if you add in a little more amber, a little something, just subtly sweet her, that's a little more on the little girl's version. But it does have those herby kind of florals in there.
Indeed. Once upon a time, I'm sure it smelled like a single flower, but now it smells like everything in this bottle.
And if you remember something like this, put it in the comments. Is that not a darling label?
And what is our soap today?
Well, grab your library cards, y'all. We're going on an adventure with Ariana and Evans. All right, y'all, from the sales page at aegrooming.com. Indulge in the luxurious and unique combination of spicy and woody notes with the Novelist shaving soap. Inspired by my personal bottle of Histories de Parfum 1899, the Novelist has been a hidden gem reserved for our members until now. Its beauty is too irresistible not to share with the world.
The newly updated version, made in-house with our superb Ultima formulation, features a sophisticated blend of bergamot, juniper, black pepper, orange blossom, vanilla, iris, vetiver, tobacco, and amber. It has been described by fragrance enthusiasts as a refined version of Victor and Ralph's Spice Bomb, with added notes of vanilla, amber, and aromatic spices. Don't miss out on experiencing this truly captivating scent.
Well, this is cool, because the only thing I might change just a little bit inside of Spice Bomb is the saffron dosage. I might turn that down a little bit, and it's not even listed in the scent notes. We might be in for an adventure today. Although this was inspired by my bottle of HDP 1899, this is not a duplication or clone. This was created in-house and is not an off-the-shelf fragrance dupe oil. So what do you think an actual library really smells like?
Oh, paper, musty paper.
Why is musty such a beautiful scent note sometimes?
Because must and paper go well together. Not mold, but must.
Right, yes.
If I must, I must. Let's take this out of the box. All right, y'all, this is how they come from AE Grooming, and this is why they always arrive safe and intact. You want to grab this flash? Look at how these are packaged. Well, it made sense when Asian Pear came in this little protective thing. Look at this, y'all. Nothing's going to harm these, not while I'm around. Is that not a beautiful table?
This is beautiful.
Here you go, y'all. Here are your perfect friends, and I think Melinda gets the honor of the first impression. A little song, a little dance, a little seltzer down your pants. All right, take a first sniff, see what you find.
Oh my goodness, the Novelist.
I'm excited for this one. This has been on the piano for a while.
Oh goodness. There's a little must. The prerequisite is the must, but it's almost like a new library book.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
It's got some spice to it, definitely. Nothing very overpowering. It's almost cinnamony.
Oh,
okay.
nice.
I don't know why I'm thinking this, but it's playful.
Right.
This is lovely. This is what I'd want to wear. It's very comforting. Nice. It's what you kind of want your writing to smell like.
Ooh. There any authors or stories it reminds you of?
Probably mine.
Nice.
There you go. Now she wants to go right.
Yeah, now I do want to go home and write, and I want to wear this.
There you go.
What do they say when you want to read a good story?
You write your own.
She taught me that when I was like 10.
I still remembered.
Oh, goodness gracious. I want to share this.
Okay, here we go. I will
Okay.
take it in.
Go
next.
for it.
Let's see. We got to
See what you can find hiding
come
in
back
there.
to the old shaken clam.
Does it make you want to write? Let's see.
It might. Who knows? It might come out. All right, taking it in. Oh, this is wild. You're not wrong about the cinnamon. This is cool because it's the clean of the library as you walk in. Plaster on the walls, clean carpet. But the books are older. And then when you grab a book and you open it up, you're hit with a little bit of that ancient cinnamon sense that she was getting. Absolutely. I don't think it was in the scent notes, but that's where this starts for me. Now, this library is not the bright, fresh air library that I'm used to. There's more vanilla in this. There's more woods in this. There's darker things in this. Remember the library in the Mummy movie where all the bookcases?
There you go.
That, right? And it's the vanilla from Vanilla Vendetta, the scent we put on at the beginning of our wedding day before Redwood Rhapsody hit us in the afternoon. Beautiful. And you know what's funny? Our other library scents like Koyos or Lore Keeper or NYC Odyssey go deep. They are potent libraries. This isn't. This is a more subtle, gentle, put their arm around you library
I know.
scent.
Most libraries include leather.
Yes.
They have
Right.
to include. There is no leather in there.
Agreed.
So glad you're here. That's exactly it, because it's not the book bindings.
No.
It's like the mustiness of the pages, the beautiful, sweet smell of that library book.
It's opening a book that's been sitting on a shelf for a little while.
Maybe you're doing research for your book or something.
And
you know?
there is a warmth to it of a candle sitting there. I'm not sure how you found that, but even something of the burning wick.
And ultimately, it's clean.
Ultimate. Yeah, you would not be wrong to say this could be one of the Marcus clean scents of the year. It's just clean and well read at the same time. And it is amazing what happens now that you mention this with a library when you take out the leather, because there's so much more that you can notice. Leather is the Ethel Merman of the shaving soap scent world. I think it's a very loud singer. Not in a bad way. Cole Porter said he prefers to write only for Ethel Merman. The creaminess of sandalwood, but without the wood. It's almost electronic. It's almost a little bit of cream in your tea. You know what I mean? Let's see if you find a little bit of that.
Let's see if
like
I
sort
can
of a
just
milky
detect this.
sense to it.
It's cinnamon coffee.
Okay.
Without
There
the
we go.
coffee, without the
The
bitterness of a
cream.
coffee.
Yeah.
Ooh, like a milky latte.
It is a drink of hot coffee just as you're settling down to write.
Not heavy on the must. You really got to dig your nose in to find it. But accompanying it is a very gentle, far off sort of sense of a mint underneath
think
the
of
surface.
not just a home brewed cup of coffee, a to-go cup of coffee from Pete's.
With a sprig of peppermint.
Yeah,
There you go.
it's efficient.
And you know what's funny? I don't get like the bitter coffee bean coffeeness. I get that Pete's sort of smell of a caramel latte and the milk head on that thing.
That's definitely a latte.
That's
yeah.
what this is. And then you take the cinnamon from the coffee bar and
Yeah, it's the writer sitting down at a coffee shop with a to-go cup and a laptop.
And the old book. There you go.
Right.
Yep, it just smells delicious.
It smells a lot less like my college textbooks or the books in the college library, and a lot more like the Stephen King, The Gunslinger paperback that I went and bought at the Student Union bookstore so I could read that during current events in psychology because that was a boring class. That's what it smells like, digging your nose into a freshly bound paperback. And hold on. If y'all know like 1147 or 4711, which one is it? The Rocky Horror tattoo one? This is in that lineage. I love that it's inspired by a cologne from 1899 or a cologne inspired by other colognes from 1899 because it never really left that faint wisp, stay with me if there is a floral in this, of neroli. That very faint orange blossom in the distance. This is built on some of that ancient DNA. It's the Ghostbusters library.
It is?
It's where the cards are coming out of the card
Downstairs.
cabinet.
Okay.
It's that.
Okay.
Take it in.
Ta-da, take it
See
away.
what you
Let's
get.
see.
Tell us how wrong we are.
You all have painted a wonderful picture here.
This is where you can determine whether the Vincent nose is better than the Klingersot.
Oh, there are hidden herbs in here. I've always got like more of like a tea happening for some reason. A little different herby. I mean, it's clean herbs, but there's something in here that kind of could be sort of brewed into a tea or
Right.
something maybe.
Could this be the mystical scent that bridges the gap between coffee and tea? This
think
might be
this
it.
is it.
This might be
It could maybe
This
be.
might be it.
I get why you brought up Vanilla Vendetta. I would also throw in Tobacco Road. Something in between the two of those. That's the same feeling I'd reach for in the cabinet for one of those. This is the other one we needed. So like throughout the whole year, now I have the perfect trifecta of friends to pick from.
Whenever I see The Novelist, I think of Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego and them going, The Warrant.
There's like an amber kind of color in here, and I cannot figure out what it is. It's not quite sweet, but it really approaches that line.
And it's not the same amber from a few of the other anise we smelt. It's built differently.
If I'm just trying to find what's different compared to other ones, it's in the amber side.
Right.
If not coffee or tea, then the creamer.
Right.
Okay.
Yes.
I can get that.
You know what story I told a couple weeks ago? Remember when you were driving to LA and you grabbed a coffee creamer?
And
What'd you do with it?
I shook that little sucker up for hours, and finally I got a little bit of butter.
That's what happens with shaving soaps if you keep
was
going.
magic.
There you go.
It is very cozy and comfortable.
Yes.
Like, I really do feel like I'm in one of the cutest coffee shops ever. It might be raining outside. Like, it's the perfect scene to be sitting reading a book or writing a book, probably for one of you two. But I get that comfort immediately. It's not trying too hard. It's just being itself, which is comfortable.
This is a picture of me and Melinda in our younger days. What was I like when I was 9 years old?
You were oddly the same.
That will surprise none of our viewers. Okay? None of them are surprised right now. There are no eyebrows going up. They're
This
just
is
going,
the
yup.
same version that gets excited for
Yup.
Strawberry Shortquake and all the exciting kid-scented soaps. He's still here.
I've got a cotton candy Sterling bar of soap to send you home with 2 reminders.
There you go.
Excellent.
I think I bought all of them. Rod said nobody else bought those but you, Marcus.
It's true.
Oh, come on.
I know I read the scent notes, but I'm glad I kind of forgot them after you two were talking because I really do feel like it is an adventure into spices. I see why people are hinting at Spice Bomb, but there's something in this that doesn't completely throw it as masculine as some of those other ones do. Like, I feel like you said you would wear it, I would wear it. It's a gentle, warmer spices.
It is very neutral. Anybody can wear it.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, I would dab some on my pulse points right now.
Well,
will
wait till
shortly.
after the aftershave, right?
I'm getting the creaminess that you're talking about now because it's almost more of like an almond milk or something. It's
Right.
not heavy cream.
Yes.
It's a little thinner, but it's approaching the lactonic thing without getting completely there. I'm not sure if that's part of the base, but whatever that scent is, it is working wonderfully here. I do feel like this is a scent you'd want to last with you all day. Like, this might be more of an EDP lane for me because I feel like just shaving with it wouldn't be enough time. There's a lot of nuances between the spices and stuff you'd want to spend more time with.
All right, y'all, come along with us. We're going to take another look at these scent notes, and you get to watch a newbie build a leather. All right, y'all, back to the sales page at aegrooming.com or shavingshopclub.com. We start with top notes of bergamot, juniper, and black pepper. Okay, hold on a second. Juniper usually makes me feel like a cold breeze outside. I'm getting none of that in here. I feel closed in this library in the best of ways.
I feel like now that you've read it, I can find it. I wouldn't have known it was in there, but now it's kind of hidden in the background. Just something almost approaching berry-ish, but not quite there.
Do you get the bergamot opening the door? That was the top note of Chanel number 5.
I feel like that's why we all said it was clean. Like, there's something at the beginning that brings you in, and I think that must be the magic little piece here.
Bergamot is a freaky orange. It looks like this. And Ryan Perfumes on YouTube put out a video that you can't eat it. Well, the Bergamot Appreciation Society came for him. Apparently you can. Can you smell a bit of like a limey, orangey hit to the top of that? That might have been what I was getting as the neroli.
Once you know it's there, it kind of creeps up on you.
Like my boxer briefs.
Only probably a lot nicer. Yes.
And then we have, speaking of neroli, orange
There
blossom.
it is.
Look
I
at you.
knew it. You can't get neroli by me.
But that is right next to vanilla and iris.
Which I think is part of how the vanilla from Vanilla Vendetta does its magic. It's mixed in and interwoven with darker things and beautiful florals.
And
like
iris is pretty dark.
I know, right? Now, vetiver can be a lot of things. Sometimes it's herby, sometimes it's grassy. That's what would be giving this the sense of outside if there is one in there. Do you get any of that?
If you take a long enough whiff, the very end of your sniff is that.
Right. Now, do you get any Spice Bomb in here? This is a cologne that Sarah and I have covered more recently. Do you get kind of a sense of that ness in the middle here?
I understand why people are saying it, but it's different enough the way that the spices are being used
Right.
that I don't quite go fully into the Spice Bomb lane. But if I had to pick spices to help someone get there, I might throw it a little towards that.
But I don't get saffron. in this to you.
No. They're more the herby spices than they are that side.
Now, tobacco and amber. This is what I'm excited to talk about. I think these are somehow friends.
Yeah.
In this, you'd never think that something bright on top like amber would meet with something deep and spicy like tobacco. But I think that's what's keeping this, look at my face, from being the opposite of the new tobacco tincture that Peter and Talia have been creating at A&E. We have had that here on the show. This is a very different tobacco. How are you getting it?
I almost want to even say it's not the Tobacco Road tobacco, but
No,
it approaches a different way of seeing the tobacco. I still get an amber color to the tobacco, and I think the vanilla kind of helps get in there without making it too like gourmand. You don't want to take a bite of this necessarily, but it is like a caramely kind of color.
I think there's a group of guys that meet in this library on Thursday nights that smoke pipes.
There you go.
And we're here on a Monday morning.
Or it's that guy who walks past you in the library who's been smoking.
Right.
It just kind of comes with them.
Right.
Just wafts.
But it's a nice pipe, not Marlboro Lights.
It better be a pipe.
But I do almost get this color, like the actual color of the soap. I
Right.
kind of get that when I'm taking a whiff.
Nothing against Marlboro Lights, let's be clear. And y'all, on the Prograntica page, we pulled up the set notes for the original 1899 Hemingway by Histories de Parfum. We've got set notes of
Juniper, black pepper, and bergamot. Mid notes of cinnamon, iris, and orange blossom. Base notes of vanilla, amber, and vetiver. I'm curious to get our noses on it because a lot of the stuff seems like they overlap, but I do trust Peter's note to kind of recreate this in its own way. This just kind of gives us a little more guidelines. And this does say it's an oriental spicy fragrance for women
sure.
and men.
For sure.
It originally came out in 2013. I was thinking it was older because of the name,
Right.
1899, but it came out in 2013, y'all.
I think those kind of take the spirit of what was going on in the perfuming world in 1899 and kind of give that a slightly modern twist, or maybe not. Maybe they try to create it exactly.
A portrait of your great-great-grandfather, and then there's a picture of you.
Right.
You can see the commonalities.
It's the same family.
Yeah,
There
yeah.
you go. You can tell that you've got his nose, but you may not have his hat.
Oh.
All right, you're going to do all the dirty work today. Grab about an almond size of that soap.
An almond size of this soap.
And we mention you on every episode we use these bowls. Do you remember what you called that little pattern
No, I
on
don't.
the inside of the bowl? She called them the octopus arms.
The octopus
And
arms.
we have called them that ever since. All right,
All right,
so
here we go.
I will take
Almond
this.
shape.
You take that. Press that into the little ridges of the bowl
The little-
till you get kind of a thin layer. And you can use your finger.
Can I use my finger? Because
It doesn't want to let go.
That's just to get it in there.
This little
is
thing
just
isn't
a
cut-
carrier.
Here
That's
we
all
go,
this
here we
is.
go.
And this is our bougie sprayer from Sean and Julie. We have to send it back to them every couple of weeks for a refill. All right, take this and put about 10 sprays into the bowl. 3, 4,
4,
5, 6, 7. This is riveting.
9, 10.
There we go.
Now, what you want to do is hold the bowl at a bit of an angle so the water hangs out down there at the bottom. And then with a circular motion, start drawing the soap from the top without the water up onto the bristles of the brush.
Okay, there we go. Just sort of filling the brush a
Yeah,
bit.
right. You could teach someone to make an AE lather over the phone.
All the directions you
all
got.
in the
All,
wrist.
all the
You got it.
directions this is, and alchemy is working. This is beautiful.
And if we forgot to mention it, this is our AE shaving brush. It's an homage to a vintage shaving brush from back in the day, and our KUN abalone bowl. It's the small size, and only 6 abalone had to die to make it.
I hope not.
It was either this or an ashtray. No, I'm kidding. There's no abalone in this.
No abalones have been harmed. Okay, I think I have a good lather.
Look at that. Look at that. Look,
Get
y'all.
there.
Woo.
Beautiful, beautiful.
And then we were talking to David at Brusso and Dove about this. Oh, by the way, where is that bowl? You've got to see this
Oh,
bowl.
yes. She will enjoy this.
David makes these. Are these
They're all
not
this way.
absolutely beautiful shaving bowls?
Oh my goodness. Look at the inside. Oh
Right?
my gosh.
It's porcelain. They're so pretty.
This is gorgeous.
I knew you would appreciate that. See the two barbers?
Just perfect.
I think one of them is pulling a tooth. Is his name Pirelli?
Exactly.
She has a wall full of awards for playing Mrs. Lovett and Sweeney Todd. That's what all of these Sweeney
So
Todd
she'll
references
understand.
are
Yes.
about.
But yeah, I think you nailed this lather here, Melinda. This
I know.
is
Look at
impressive.
that.
Well, with some extra water, it was easy.
Little dihydrogen monoxide. Perfect.
That's what I was going to say.
And this is something you only find here in the Barbershop Duet. This is the Mervyn Peak with. On 3, 1, 2.
Loosen up this one. Then we
The
can
vanilla
try.
and spice in that are amazing. Hold on. Oh, yeah, more tobacco in this. I think.
Yeah.
This sets something free.
Yeah, I think actually the orange blossom, something got prettier on this side.
Right.
This is almost like a light cologne.
Right.
May I dab some on?
Actually, we're going to take this a little deeper and get you the aftershave. Now, constant viewers will remember that the AE splash bottles used to be about this big, round, have a nice little cap on them. But the current iteration of AE splash bottles take generosity to an extreme. Tell me you couldn't use this for home defense.
Yep.
Great Scott.
Weighs 9 pounds. And my favorite part of the show is watching Sarah try to get the electrical tape off of some of these splashes because it's a 3-act play.
Really good. It sticks to itself.
It's a testament to her patience levels. Well, I mean, she lives with me. So... she got it.
Did it.
All right, Melinda and Sarah go 1st.
I'll do a splash on my hand here.
Take
then you
it
can
in.
do a little splasheroo.
Splash on
You
my
can see
hand.
all the skin food milkiness happening here.
Whoa, Millie.
There.
She
we
usually
go.
just rubs it into her arms.
Yeah, but you can put it wherever you want. But
I
yeah.
will.
I'll put it on my moneymaker. Oh. All right. I might like this vanilla better than Vanilla Vendetta even, and that was my favorite vanilla. Holy crap.
This is vanilla.
Oh, this is
Definitely.
gorgeous.
But then adding, like, if you take some of the dried tobacco kind of parts with the other spices, it has that warm, cozy kind of thing coming through.
And that's what Peter did. That's what Peter did. He took out the leather and he made it tobacco. It is the leatheriest tobacco you'd ever want, but it never leaves the tobacco lane. Y'all, it's like my grandfather's pipe.
And there's no actual leather, which really, like,
Right.
adds to the novelist
Zero.
kind of portion.
The way the vanilla is transferring down into the cinnamon and then into the tobacco is the glory of it. This is almost like the sort of thing Tom Ford did with tobacco vanilla. It's just been made with very different pieces, but it's that level of charm and sophistication.
Tell me this isn't what you hope the author of your book would smell like, you know?
I'd
You're
like
just
to
in
meet
good
him.
hands.
Are there any characters this reminds you of? Basil E. Frankweiler.
Whoever it is, I just want to be in their company. I don't
Right.
want to leave whoever this is. I feel like we'd have a great time hanging out.
Gosh, this is the old man sitting in the corner of the library still writing with a fountain pen.
There you go.
This is Eudora Welty.
And the lactonic thing stayed in there. As it's drying down, it's kind of getting a little more subtle, but it was kind of fun at the intro whiff to get more of that than the citrus is, actually.
Vanilla on the arm, but citrus in the hand.
A moment on the lips, a lifetime on the lips.
I really enjoy the fact that all three of us are having so much of a good time with this.
know.
Like, it could work on either of
lovely.
us. Our
Glorious.
personalities are all different, but it would really work on all three of us.
I'm sure I will be decanting a bunch of this for
This
you
is
to
true.
take home.
Thank you
This is
so much.
fantastic.
This is wonderful.
This is one of my absolute new favorite A&Es, I gotta tell y'all. Just because of its subtlety. Because there are no loud singers. This is not a loud song, but it's a really good one.
Yeah, I'm getting as the dry down happens, even more like a spicy oriental wood is almost
Right.
in here. Like some kind of a charm and a deep wood, maybe.
I love Oriental scents.
Yes, it definitely gets warmer once it's on you.
Like as it's drying down.
And so brave not to throw a ton of saffron in this, Chikalis. I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
So I would say that this is a spice bomb, but I would not be referring to the other EDP known as spice bomb. It's just the concept of literally taking all the best portions of spices and throwing them in together for a little party.
That's why she's here, folks.
Yeah, you shouldn't be afraid of this scent. You can wear this all day. Yet it's a scent that will make other people happy when they smell it on you.
There you go.
This is the guy who read War and Peace. He did not watch the movie. What's your favorite book that's not yours?
My favorite book that's not probably Little Big by John Crowley.
Oh.
John Crowley.
It's about fairies. Real fairies.
Intriguing.
Like the kind that were not always sweet
Yes.
and kind to strangers? Right.
Yes.
Who's your favorite author?
That's a hard question for me. I like having a wide variety. Sometimes I want an action book. Sometimes I need a little Hallmarky romance. So I don't really like to pick a lane because I like bouncing back and forth.
She does not put her Kindle down, just for the record. How do you feel about e-readers?
I don't particularly like them.
Yeah.
I'm a book person.
I could see that.
I'm a good hardback book person. Or if I can't get hardbook, then a good paperback.
The
person.
real thing.
Yeah. Something I can toss in a bag and not care if it gets creased.
Right. It gets love.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Or sometimes if I love a book so much, I will buy 2 copies, one to read and one to keep on my
There you go.
bookshelf.
She's a real one.
There you go.
Who will say sit on a back porch and swing and go, I remember my first Kindle.
It's
well,
true.
that's true.
You know, it's like, no, but you remember the book that you had. In fact, if you're like me, you probably still have that book.
Right, and if you see the cover, you immediately remember it. Like, I don't have that option when I finish a Kindle book. It's just gone.
So it's pretty simple, y'all. Just be Marcus going to the Pinot Library in 1987, and you're going to ask the librarian for some recommendations because you've just read some really cool books at school and you want a few things that are similar. And she's going to mention The Velveteen Rabbit, and you're going to immediately round on her and say, I love that book, but I can't handle it. I know how it ends, and it absolutely destroyed me. I need something that's going to make me happy. Well, she got this glint in her eye and said, let me show you where the red fern grows, and I got my own. So head over to aegrooming.com or shavingshopclub.com to find this and a bunch of other stuff I want. Well, I have had my shave, y'all, with the Novelist, and what I love about it is the more I get to know it, the less I think of it as a library scent. In fact, since we shot this episode, we've experienced a couple of library scents, including this one from Dua Brand, The Library, which is an homage to Bredo Bibliothèque, I think it's called. Y'all, this is not a place, this is a person. Clever, inspiring, kind, wise, literary. Everything about this makes me feel bright and smart, and you can imagine the effort that would take. Peter, Evelyn, Talia, this is an absolute charmer. Thank you for making sure it transitions into Ultima 2. Hey, welcome to Messages.
So for our June giveaway, we wanted to give you a chance to get $25 to Zingari Man.
Yeah, y'all, and all you have to do to be eligible for this giveaway is send us an email here to WeSentYou at thebarbershopduet.com so we can get back to you. It's the only way we communicate about our giveaways, and then check back on our first July episode to see if you are our lucky winner.
Best of luck. I don't think this is what any of us thought it was going to smell like, but I'm thoroughly enjoying how we're all enjoying this whiff.
Well, I love it's a brand new take on a library.
Yeah.
Because the others that we have kind of lean into parchment and plum and those kind of things. This goes entirely the other way, but you can still sense the age. You can still sense the wisdom. I'm adoring this thing.
But I'm really sensing the person, like the actual novelist versus the location, if that makes sense. It's not a super strong scent, but it does have a subtle statement with it. Like if somebody walked by, you would definitely be like, ooh, who's that? It just has a nice, good charm to it.
Peter, Talia, and Evelyn, thank you for hosting this little party today and sending these out for free for us to have so much fun and review today. We sure believe in everything you're doing over at Ariana and Evans, including the incredible metamorphosis that you're experiencing at the moment. And we will be doing a live interview with Peter on Instagram when everything is finally ready to go. And finally, I would like to thank my cousin Melinda for being here on the show today. I am most grateful that of anybody in my life that's been around the longest, it's been her.
Don't forget your next appointment with the Barbershop Duet.
You'll smell better just watching this.